So I have an idea. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for clicking on another video of mine. You don't have to, I don't know why you do, but I appreciate it. So today, well actually, let me start. If you saw my last video, you heard me say that I'm not sure what to do. I'm kind of at like a stalemate with this layout. I'm not sure if it's going the direction I wanted it to, but we can change that. I really wanted something where cars went into the mountain, but realistically this is too short. I can have like one or two cars there and about one or two cars here. I'm not sure I like that. So last night I spent some time thinking, and I think what I want to do is just redo this whole switch area. I think I'm going to take off those two and flip that one around, or just put one of these up there. You gotta flip them. Anyway, put one of those over here, so instead it comes out here, and I'll have sort of like a switching yard back and forth here, maybe to do some operations. I know I have a yard here, but those are kind of just storage, I guess. I'm not sure what else I could put there. But if I have one switch come down here and then flip out here, go left and right, I could potentially still keep these tunnels, but I think that's what I want to do. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna unscrew those switches, play around a little bit, but I'll take you along for that and I'll let you know. Well, a couple minutes later, that's all disassembled back there. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave those two pieces there. They're 30 inches. They meet up perfectly. I'm not gonna bother with that, or I'm not gonna bother adjusting that, I should say. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a right-hand switch right here. I'm gonna leave that mountain or tunnel portal here, I should say. But all in the name of progress. I'm gonna start laying everything out and seeing how it flows. So this is sort of what I was thinking. In my mind it worked a little better just because I expected there to be more room, but as many of you know with O-Gauge, a lot of room gets taken up really quickly with not much stuff. So I took all that out as you saw. I need to run to the store and grab a bunch of 30s and 10s because right now I'm using a bunch of like 5s put together for some of these straightaways. But through a couple switches. Obviously, as you see, they come in here, come down here, a little staging yard for, I guess, tankers if you want. I may or may not keep this little yard. I would like to get some sort of big, I don't know, mining, coal mine chute, something to put here in front of the tunnel. Because I still would like that to be the, like some sort of mining operation. Put a big tower here. I don't really want towns, so buildings. I know a lot of people suggested, oh, put a little town here with cars. I don't really want a town. I don't think my layout would fit with that. I kind of wanted this like out west, almost Colorado-ish, seeing like coal. I mean, I guess you would see the abandoned coal chutes over there, or mining chutes. But I really wanted to have like a mining operation over here and like a lumber operation over here. I still think that'll work. So let me know what you think of this redesign. I like this. I gotta make a new tunnel for that. I just don't know if I'm gonna keep that little staging yard or not. Let me know what you think. Maybe I will. I will gladly take suggestions. Negative feedback, I take it. Positive feedback, sure, it's great, but I want to know what you guys think. I'm still relatively new to all this. I'm starting to really want to get into, not prototypical operations, but at least some operations. I want to get a couple switchers and move some stuff around. I feel like that'd be pretty fun. But yeah, let me know what you think. I look forward to the feedback. Maybe we'll change this up more. If you guys have some sort of better suggestion, I'll gladly take it. But, yep, so far I'm liking it. I'm excited. I gotta run to the store, grab some more track, and then test it all out. Well, welcome back everyone to the I Can't Make Up My Mind Railroad. It's good having you here. So, if you can tell, I made some changes. I ended up replacing this 036 curve with an 036 left-hand turnout. So now this yard also turns into the inner loop. I kept going back and forth with that, and I think it's the right call, because I can still stage stuff in that yard and just not use the inner loop. But I could also use it for switching. So instead of having to go back there and flip those switches, I could just flip this one also and use that as a runaround. I think that's what I'm wanting to do. I think I'm liking it. So I could just come in through there, run around here, grab some cars, bring them back. I think I like it. I think that's going to be the right call for this. It makes a lot of sense. And honestly, I haven't ran two trains at the same time yet. When I do, maybe we'll see if I regret this or not. But it's coming out good. I'm getting inspiration again. Like I mentioned in the other video, I had basement issues what kept me away from the layout. They're starting to get resolved. You might hear the dehumidifier in the background. And now just recently my dryer went out, so that's fun. So I got to take that apart and see if it's like the heating coil, but that's another story. So as we see, turnout replaced with the curve. Going along here, still can use it as a yard. I'm tearing up these guys, which was a little nerve-wracking because I obviously ballasted them. But it wasn't too difficult. I just have to obviously go back and blend some stuff. It shouldn't be too hard. I do need to buy more ballast though. But as you can see, I ripped up that 036 right there. And I need to run to the store and grab another left hand, because I don't think I have any extra ones sitting around. But yeah, I gotta run to the store, grab some left, or at least one left hand. I already have the other piece of track made up that'll connect there to there. And then we're golden. Put power back to this, run some trains, see how they operate through this. Before, if you remember, it was just an 036 curve that went to a loop right there. I completely got rid of that loop. And instead of having just like almost a complete circle right here where it came up and went around, the trains always seem to struggle with that for some reason. Even these Lion Chief ones they weren't happy, especially with an 036 S curve. And those are technically 036, but they're a lot more gradual. And it's not as sharp of an S curve. And from what I've tested, it works out a lot better. So, gotta grab one more switch, hook it all up, move the ballast out of the way, and test it out. And I'll bring you along for that test session. Oh, I gotta buy more bumpers. Don't forget bumpers. Yeah. Oh, and then speaking of which, removing this inner loop straightaway right here, I now have a ton of room for if I want to buy, or I don't think I'm going to scratch build. I don't know. I've never done that, so I don't think I can do it. So most likely buy just some sort of big coal tower for like a coal operation right there. Maybe put some oil derricks right there. I don't know. Get some sort of building that'll fit right here, and that tons of space for the logging industry, which for some reason goes in a mountain, but you know, whatever. It's made up. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm gonna go grab that switch and I'll take you along for the maiden voyage. And just like that, the rework is done. Hopefully, we'll see. But here we are. Here's the new right-hand switch that now enters and replaces, well, not replaces, but I guess renews the inner loop, making it a little better. I like it so much better. I got to take a couple laps, and honestly, it works out so much better. There's no more struggling going around a tight curve anymore. Operations and switching is a thing now, something I can do. I could not do that earlier with the other design I had. I'm able to come out through here, come in here, grab some box cars, some tankers, some hoppers, gondolas, whatever, bring them out here, stage them in the yard, stage them on the main line, the inner loop, whatever I want to do. And man, that's fun. I spent about an hour and a half just doing switching operations, trying to get a bunch of cars on the main line ready for pull. And that, I really enjoyed that. I never thought I would, but I do. And then if you notice, that's that little bridge I was talking about. So like I said before, not the most detailed piece, but I like it. It adds a little something to the layout. And obviously that'll be the upper loop. And what I plan on doing is having a little wall right here, retention wall, mountainside, whatever, rocks. Originally, I was gonna have a bridge there and leave it open because of those switches, if you remember, that took up that spot. So I'd be able to reach them. But that's no longer necessary, but I still want to have that bridge. I still want to have something here that blocks off the wall. That way, when you get a good angle down here, you don't see just plywood or, you know, concrete wall, whatever it is. Even with like close-up shots, something along the lines of that. But I'll obviously leave that open. And with this new little layout I have, I can reach almost all these switches. That one, I just use a little stick to hit. I no longer have to walk back there. Because these are all manual switches, obviously. I don't have any command control or remote switches, anything like that. Here's a little staging area for boxcars. So I said I was going to do a lumber mill. I scratched that idea. I think I'm just going to do a goods transfer area. I think MTH, Woodland Scenics, some other companies make some boxcar transfer centers that I'll hopefully put there. There's some buildings on eBay I was looking at that I might pick up. Just gotta make sure the dimensions fit right here. I found a coal plant that'll actually most likely work, and I'm super excited. I just want to make sure the measurements fit, and then I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's enough rambling on. Let's take a lap on the loop.
We've got a red eye up ahead. I see it, making the application. Check on that water level.